Hi, everybody. So we're just about winding down with Chapter 29, which is the lower fuselage something or other. So what we're working on this video is the crossbar that your seats are going to rest against. Okay, so this thing has several purposes. One, your seats rest against it, as I said. Two, it also has a tiny little bit of seat adjustment involved, and it also strengthens the fuselage by, giving it some nice side reinforcement. So that's the big piece of aluminum bar that you kind of see sitting in the dirty table in front of me. And I'm sitting here deburring all the various pieces. So the bar itself is pretty normal, and so what we're going to do is mount up the seat adjustment stuff on the back. And the way the seat adjustment works, it's not really complicated. As your seat leans against the bar, let's say that you're not happy that it's too laid back. Okay, so what you can do is you can pull your seat forward a little bit, and on the back of the seat, I don't know what you call it, seat frame, is a small piece of aluminum tab that flips up and then sits into a rest on top of this bar. So it basically just kind of kicks the seat forward about, half an inch to an inch. I noticed this for the very first time when I was looking at the 14 at Oshkosh last month. It's really cool. I mean, it's a very simple solution to a very complex problem, right? How do you lean the seat back, 1 inch? And that's it. This is one thing that vans, they're awesome. If there's one thing I would improve, it would be that the seats reclined all the way back like Barco loungers. I do wish that was a thing, which I understand you can do in the 10. So I'm a little jealous about that. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. If there's any 10 owners out there, let me know if those seats recline, because I'm jelly. The other kind of seat adjustment is there's also some on the panels on the flooring. There's actually 3 different places where you can attach the seat frame, and you use basically a hinge doing that. And we'll see all that later. So it's pretty straightforward. All the pieces for the seat adjustment stuff just go on top. You could probably literally just leave all that stuff off of there and no one would ever notice, but then you wouldn't have that seat adjustment. And what I'm saying is it doesn't really supply that much extra bracing, right? It doesn't go all the way across, so it's not truly a reinforcement, but still nonetheless it's pretty cool. Let's see what else with this. No, I can't actually think of anything. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The only difficult part is, so once you start putting this thing on, what you're going to see, it gets a little weird because this seat brace comes across in the exact same spot on the edges where the canopy pins are going to go in place, where the canopy secured part is, where the roll bar is. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this one area. You've also got some gussets that you'd previously made that have to slide in there. And because I'm an idiot, and you just got to trust me on this one, make sure to read those instructions. It's very important, because you could miss something. Now, I didn't, but I damn near did. I'm not going to say what until we get to it, and then when you see it, you'll be like, yeah, that's totally something that guy could miss, so it's a thing. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. This camera I've got sucks. I hate it. See, look. I swear, I have to take the battery out of this thing at least twice a week. You go to power it up and it won't power up. There's something wrong with the internal power. Pardon me. If you don't turn the power onto the camera first before you plug in the external power, basically what happens is the battery will charge up the camera, so to speak, and then it won't turn on. Right? It basically fills it to its full capacitance, and then it won't turn on. So then you got to take the battery out, put it back in. That's a mess. And so every time I do that, it resets the stupid timer, as you can see in the top left corner. Anyway, in the next video, we'll be attaching this to the frame. Thank you for joining us. There's Liz. See you soon.